Good day, good day, good day, and welcome to the podcast of the Gulf Coast Challenge, Port City Classic, and of course, the
Bridge Builder.
Bridge Builder. I got it. I had to throw to her because, hey, that's my girl. This is Asha Staples, Stanton,
Hello.
and I am Levi Sims. I got to have some fun. I'm just saying it like this, people. Don't take what I'm saying out of context. We have just eaten some outstanding breakfast, and boy, do we have itis.
Definitely.
So, definitely
Our
itis.
guest today, we'll introduce her in a second, but I definitely am pancake wasted right now because I had some delicious, lemon pound cake?
Lemon pound cake pancakes.
And they're literally like this big. I ate like a quarter of them, but you get two and then some chicken wings. And
Yeah,
it
but
was
we'll tell you
amazing.
more about all of that. We'll have you with the itis before this show is over. But hey, it's all anew. It's the Gulf Coast Challenge. It is the ultimate HBCU experience coming your way October 4th right here in the city of Mobile. Now, with that being said, Asha, what are you when it comes to the Gulf Coast Challenge, and how are you affiliated?
Well, this is my second year. I was brought on the team last year, so I got a good taste of what to expect. Definitely a lot of work, a lot of behind the scenes. I think a lot of people don't realize what goes into event planning, especially something for sports, entertainment, all those things. The game is in October, but we start planning as soon as the game cycle ends. We're planning for the next year. So once we wrap up the Gulf Coast Challenge, Port City Classic in October, November, we're automatically planning for the next round of games. So my job is part of communications, public relations, and marketing. So everything that falls under that, that's just what I do.
That's what you do. Well, I am the host with the most, Levi Sims, and a lot of people don't understand that outside of that title, it is a business as well. And with my business involving the Gulf Coast Challenge, I host most of the events. But now, as far as being on the Gulf Coast Challenge team, as you know, I am also our quality control person. What that means is most people know in most facets of business, QC, QA looks for what's wrong, how could it be better. I don't necessarily do that. I just pretty much get in where we may need assistance because, as you know, this game is a large-scale event right here in the city of Mobile. Once again, it is the Gulf Coast Challenge powered by
Mobile Sports Authority.
See, I told you when you throw, she just booyah. Even though we're talking about football, she always catches the alley-oop. And man, this game is fun. Don't let that smile fool you. It's a lot of hard work. So we're able to smile and laugh right now, but trust and believe, just as sure as August 1 gets here, everything Gulf Coast Challenge, everything Port City Classic goes on sale.
That is right. So our website refreshed. That was part of my doing as well. So our websites are live. We have all of our information on there. Like Levi said, everything involving the games goes live. So tickets went on sale July 1.
July 1.
August 1st, we have the tailgate spots. We have vendors who can apply, media credentialing, the luncheons, the cheer camp,
The
RVs, parking all of the things. Game day goes live.
And speaking of game day and going live, this is what I need for everybody to understand. The ultimate HBCU has been going on 8 years now, okay, minus the COVID years. But it's 8 years currently, and things are being done differently, but in a grand fashion, in more better fashion, because now you don't have to be all over the city. All activities Gulf Coast Challenge besides the parade will be held on site at Ladd Peebles Stadium. So that's your tailgating, that's your concerts on Thursday, Friday, and now the concert has been added pre-game because you know it used to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now it's Thursday, Friday, and pre-game concert Saturday before the game. They have changed tailgating to take tailgating to a whole nother level. Now, will there be changes? Yes, there will be plenty of changes. Tailgate setup is totally different. Also, keep in mind, we are 100% cashless this year. So what that means you need to tell the people that you're affiliated with, that you know, like Mama Nim, Grandmama Nim, the people that's gonna come to the game and people that's gonna come to tailgate. We are 100% cashless this year. So we take credit cards, we take debit cards, we take, I think, Apple Pay, Google Pay. Listen, all of this will be on the website, but we're here to give you that heads up. So cashless means no cash taken at the gates, okay? No cash taken for parking. That's something that we used to do. That's something that events used to frequent when we were doing it at Ladd. But as you know, the climate change, society changes, everything is going digital. We will be cashless. Now, in saying that, Asha, I made that statement to a couple of individuals the other day. But let me be 100% specific on what I mean. Anything dealing with the game, as far as Gulf Coast Challenge, Port City Classic, is cashless at Ladd Stadium. The vendors now, on the other hand, you bring cash or you bring debit card, but bring you some cash to purchase the fraternity sorority paraphernalia, game day T-shirts. We have food vendors, some of the best food vendors that are signed up and are still signing up. So we have a lot of this stuff, but it will be cashless this year.
Yes, and I love the fact that, we always have team meetings and we give our feedback, we give our ideas. And one thing that I think that was in like our post-game meeting was we talked about having like a festival feel. A lot of different music events in the city, and even like LA and Atlanta, they have festivals. So the idea is to have everyone, no matter if you're working or you want to call in sick or not, you come down, you're at one location all day, you can hang out. You're with your alum friends, it can be like a homecoming type of thing if you want to. Creating a vibe for your family. We're really trying to push our children to get involved because, of course, this is a fun adult events and such, but we really want to showcase what our youth have to look forward to when it comes to the collegiate level. We have these HBCUs in our backyard pretty much. And so to get them exposed to that type of culture, that type of lifestyle, I think it's going to be a really good idea and a really good, a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to having everything all day. All day. You can literally come. I think we're opening gates as early as 10.
Yes.
Don't quote me on that.
But keep in mind though, when your RV comes, they're loading in tailgate tents. And we're gonna give you more information about that. Tailgate tent load in is Tuesday. RVs start as early as Wednesday loading in. But this is the thing, what you're used to is not what it is now. So almost like the term, yesterday's price is not today's price. Well, yesterday's experience and previous year's experience will not be your experience this year, but your experience will be greater, but more limited, because when you moved everything from Mardi Gras Park to what you were used to Ladd Stadium, yes, we combined it all to make the ultimate HBCU experience, really a one-stop shop ultimate HBCU experience. But that also shifted our tailgate spots and our RV spots. So with that being said, RVs, get your RVs now, okay? There are limited spots of RVs. Tailgate spots, everything go on sale, like Asha stated, August 1st. So get your tailgate spots. When it comes to parking, we are cashless, but parking now, you purchase tickets to park, okay? So it's all new, it's all more exciting, but it's more convenient depending on how you look at it. You don't have to carry cash. You don't have to worry about paying once you get there. Everything is pre-purchased. Now, depending on how you get or how late you get in on the purchase, let's roughly use this for example. Let's say we got 1,000 parking spots. We're only selling 1,000 tickets to parking, okay? So with that being said, get your tickets. So if you want a barbecue, if you want to grill and hang out and you're used to having 3 or 4 slots, keep in mind, you have to pay for 3 or 4 tickets. And if you bring in a grill, which was implemented last year, if you're bringing in a barbecue grill, you cannot park across 3 slots. You back your grill in, drop it in a spot, put your truck in another spot, or put your truck in the 3rd spot over if you purchase 3, and then you have that middle one that you purchased to move around and do your setup, set up your tent or what have you. That's your 3 spots, or that's your 1 spot. All vehicles is first come, first serve. Okay, let's get that straight. Every vehicle that comes in is first come, first serve. But we will fill all of these slots, so get your tickets.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are always a little hesitant when things are new. Of course, people have questions, which is fine. But the idea is always to make things bigger and better every year. So we got feedback last year. We saw how things kind of operated, and we're just trying to make the shift and the change to make everybody more convenient for everyone. And again, this is a family-friendly thing, so we want everybody to come out and enjoy themselves. And it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a magnificent time. And the reason why I say that is because we have two of the most highly anticipated teams playing in this most highly anticipated game. We have the Jackson State Tigers challenging the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. So that's the heel versus the and they've already played. So this is a matchup that's a back and forth competition between them. But keep in mind, this is not an exhibition game. This is a scheduled home game for the teams, a divisional game. So this matters in their rankings, win or lose. And the previous years have been remarkable because both of these schools have a following. So not only is it about the alumni, not only is it about the students, not only is it about the locals coming out and us trying to get the youth engaged. Man, this game has nationally been televised.
Yeah, and it's going to be actually televised this year on HBCU Go. And what I love about the game, so I'm originally from Atlanta. There's HBCUs, of course, in Atlanta. I'm not from an HBCU. I actually went to school at the University of Southern Mississippi. So me outside kind of looking in on the HBCU culture, it's just something it's an experience. And so I love that we call it the ultimate HBCU experience. It's like a homecoming, I feel like. Even if you didn't go to Jackson State or Alabama A&M, everyone's just so warm and welcoming. You see the culture of just being together. And again, I'm also not a football person, so I enjoy the concerts, the family vibe, the homecoming vibe of just being together in one little, corner of a stadium and having some barbecue and listening to music and just hanging out.
I know
whatever.
You like barbecue.
Yeah.
I know you love the barbecue.
The bras.
Oh, she loves the bras. Oh, she has her own bra.
I got my own
She
doggy.
loves the bra. And what they affiliate. But either way.
But yeah, I love the culture. So, I mean, you're from the area regionally, and so you've been around here, and I know that this is like a passion of yours. So what do you look forward to most when you experience, besides working? Because I tell you, Levi is literally everything to everybody. I know on game day last year, I was like, Levi, I need you to can you get this person out of, and he does it with a smile and grace and very calm. So he's our calming spirit on game day.
I love for everybody to have the ultimate experience, no matter what it is in life. And it's all about the down south culture is Southern hospitality. So when you come here, you will receive the most when it comes to Southern hospitality. But I'm gonna also tell you what you will receive and what your kids will receive. And that is the Ultimate HBCU brings about college and career fair on Wednesday. And man, when I say besides the concert, when it comes to the college and career fair for a Gulf Coast Challenge, I have yet to see anything to match it. We're talking about industry there. We're talking about colleges there. We're talking about a wide variety of sponsors there. We're talking about anything and everything goes on at the College and Career Fair. So one thing I can say is send your child. Okay, send your child, and everybody know Mobile Public Schools and surrounding counties in Mobile and Baldwin counties have been coming, and I'm trying to get my city of and county of Jackson County, Mississippi, Pascagoula, Goshen, Moss Point to be involved this year. In the previous years, it was kind of tough, but hopefully we can get them over to experience it as well, because during this experience, the colleges there, some of them offer and waive tuition fees for that day, or application fees, not tuition fees.
Kind of like a recruitment situation.
Yes.
It's amazing to see all the vendors and all the folks that are there again, school starts in August. So if you're thinking about that, in October, when the kids are able to come, they're able to get firsthand knowledge of colleges, career paths, different like welding and all the different
all the trade schools. So speaking of that as well, shout out to Bishop State Community College. They are our HBCC, our historically black community college, but they are affiliated with us as well. So with that being said, I'm getting a little hungry, so
Again?
that means yes.
Now
it's
tell
like
them
all the
what.
talking.
Okay, so
It's all
we're
the
gonna
talking.
bring out one of our partners. She's great. Love her. She is actually going to be catering the VIP spot on
Yes.
game day. So if you have VIP access, you're in for a treat. But okay, I already said what I had. I had the lemon pound cake pancakes with some chicken wings. And when I got there, Levi had already smashed his food.
I smashed it. I
What'd you have?
smashed it because everybody knows that I'm overly punctual, and we went there to show some friends of ours the site, and I was like, I'm early. Let me go on and get something to eat. And I knew my co-host was coming. I went in and ordered her. But listen, I had the veggie omelet. And when I tell you this spot that we're gonna name and bring up to you in a minute is delicious, but not only do they serve breakfast, they serve lunch and dinner too, but it's titled the breakfast spot. So with that being said, I had grits and I had cheese grits, and it wasn't overly cheesy. They had it, everything was, the presentation was beautiful. But I had cheese grits and I had a large veggie omelet. And it was all delicious. So, hey, we'll be back with more about the breakfast spot, our affiliate, and much, much more right after this.
All right, guys, we are back. I have Miss Danielle from the breakfast spot. That is the secret that we were keeping from you. Earlier today, we were talking about why we were kind of dragging with the first episode because we ate before we actually came here. I'm still trying. The lights are helping a little bit for me to be awake, but I'm still very full. The breakfast spot is amazing. I've been there twice now. Tried a different item. We had the lemon pound cake, pancakes, and some chicken. It was delicious. I'm full again. The pancakes are like this big. I ate like a quarter of them, and I'm full. But Miss Danielle, tell us about the breakfast spot. Where you guys started, how you got the name, just how you guys became.
The breakfast spot name came about just random. It was a real random name, and we just stuck with it and ran with it.
Yeah.
We opened up about 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years in January. And we're still alive and pushing.
Yeah, and you were telling me that your concept at first was to be kind of like a Waffle House, something that was overnight. You had to kind of change that business plan, which is fine. You guys are flourishing from what I can tell. Tell me about some of the history of why you even wanted to become a restaurant owner and a cook.
My family has had a catering business for a long time. And then also I had a restaurant in Pritchard called Petaway's Grocery.
Okay.
And I just moved from there. I was walking downtown with my friend, and I seen the space and I was like, I want to be downtown.
Yeah.
And it just went from there. It was like everything happened so fast.
Yeah.
And we're here.
Yeah. Okay, but you're called the breakfast spot, but you don't just serve breakfast.
Nope.
Tell me about all the, I saw some catfish, I think you got some fried pork chop, a lot of different stuff that looked amazing.
We do breakfast and lunch all day. But we have pork chops, hamburgers, fish, shrimp, chicken clubs. We have pretty much everything. Po' boys. We sell a lot of po' boys, believe it or not. Yes.
Okay.
The Kaneka po' boys and shrimp po' boys are our most popular po' boys.
Yeah, so what are your most popular breakfast dishes? What are people like really coming in for?
The main one is the Mardi Gras omelet.
That's loaded with like seafood. What's all in that?
Shrimp, crawfish, bacon, Kaneka sausage, cheese, bell pepper things, the whole trims of vegetables.
And it's like this big.
And it's topped with
It's
a Creole
loaded.
sauce, our homemade Creole sauce. It's huge. It's big enough for 2 people to eat off of.
Yeah. Okay, so you said that sometimes you're having to cook yourself, run the restaurant. You're seeing all of the people come in and out of your doors, having a seat, bringing their family, their friends. What is that like for you to see a dream that was once, a dream come to life?
Overwhelming.
And people enjoying what you love to do? How's that for you?
It's very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm still in awe that I'm downtown.
Yeah.
And let alone having a restaurant and being going still this strong for this long, and now being introduced to doors that I didn't imagine being able to get inside of. It's amazing.
Yeah. So this is the first year you're going to be partnering with Gulf Coast Challenge.
Yes.
We're so excited and happy to have you.
excited as well.
You're going to be hosting our VIP section
Yes.
for Saturday game day. How do you feel about that? That's kind of a big. I don't want to toot our horn, but that's kind of a big
That's
deal.
big.
Yeah.
It's big.
How is that for you, and what are you looking forward to?
When I was introduced to it, I was like, you want me to do it? But I took it on. It's a challenge, and I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
And it's the introduce me to a lot of different people. I could meet a lot of people and could tell people that and showcase our catering abilities too. Because a lot of people don't know that with the breakfast spot we cater, but we cater more than what we just serve at the breakfast spot.
Okay.
We can cater pretty much anything that you ask. We can come in and set up and do what we need to do for you.
Okay. So the catering is for the event on Saturday. It's for our VIP section, so that's not really open for everybody. So just that's a disclaimer. But that's really to push you guys into the actual restaurant that's located on Dolphin Street, right at Dolphin and what is that? St. Joseph, as you're going towards Water Street. So that's really just a push to get you in the door. Now, your restaurant is consistent. I see that a lot on social media. I can attest to it. I've had it twice and it's been delicious. It's a very quaint, nice spot. I love it. The goal is to expand though, correct?
The goal is to expand so we can get bigger and seat more people at the same time. But right now, I kind of like the wait. Yeah. And I kind of like they have to wait on us to come in.
Yeah.
And they do, so it's amazing.
Yeah, and then on Saturdays, you guys are doing, you have like a DJ in-house, or how does that work?
The last Saturday in each month, we have 93 BLX, they do a live remote.
How is that?
It's growing.
Yeah.
Because it didn't start off as, at first people were like, but now they love it and they look forward to it. Yeah. So that's our thing, yeah. And we have one of my high school friends, Simone French. She comes and performs so often when I get her to come in, and she does it on Sundays.
Okay, very nice. All right, so it's open. Tell us your hours, where they can find you, social media, all that good stuff.
Every day we're open except Tuesday from 8:30 to 3 during the week, 8:30 to 5 on the weekends. And we do private events, so if people want to do private events at nighttime, we do those as well. You just have to call us ahead, at least 24 hours in advance to book. Also, our social media on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. It's the Breakfast Spot 119 on Instagram, but it's the Breakfast Spot on Facebook and TikTok.
All right, so you can see all the pictures and of the food, all the drinks, all that good stuff. So get down there at the Breakfast Spot. Thank you so much for you said you were nervous, but you did good.
Look, thank you for having me. I am nervous.
But you did good. Thank you so much. We'll send it back to you guys. All right, Levi. So usually game day, we're always running around. We never really eat at the VIP sections when they pull our plates as workers. This year, we need to make it a goal to go to the VIP section first, so we can eat, because Danielle has a spread and it sounds delicious. So we got to make sure we definitely go.
Well, I know I'm going first and eat first because, our days run long. Yes. But then I'm also going for seconds and put it in the car. Yes. Because I know the Breakfast Spot food is delicious. So once again, shout out to Miss Danielle and the crew over at the Breakfast Spot, being an affiliate this year, taking care of our VIPs. Now, with that being said, this concludes this episode of the Gulf Coast Challenge HBCU, Ultimate HBCU, if you will. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, The Gulf Coast Challenge. Also, go to our website, mobilegulfcoastchallenge.com. Listen, powered by Mobile Sports Authority. Shout out to all of our sponsors. We'll give you a rundown on all of them on the next show. I am the host with the most, Levi Sims. Follow me on Facebook, Levi Sims II. Instagram, host with the most, Levi Sims.
And I'm Asha Stanton on Facebook, _ Asha Diane on Instagram. So we'll be doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Also kind of showing what the city has to offer as far as different restaurants, drinking spots, nightlife, that kind of thing, all of our other partners and such. So follow us on all of our social media and get the kind of inside scoop as we continue to plan for the game.
That's right. And also for everyone on the college campuses, students, faculty, ADs, coaches, and more, we are coming to the campuses. So all of this footage and more on the next episode. So don't forget, like, subscribe, share whenever you see this podcast. Once again, thanks to my lovely co-host, Ms. Asha Staples Stanton. And of course, I am the host with the most, Levi Sims. So until next time, like, share, subscribe. It is the Ultimate HBCU, the Gulf Coast Challenge, Mobile.